You're listening to Short History Shorts audio, where history speaks louder than images. When the Hyksos took control of Egypt's fertile delta in the 17th century BC, their dominance seemed certain. Their base at Avaris was fortified, their armies wielded chariots and composite bows unknown to earlier Egyptians, and they had integrated themselves into the economic life of the north. Many local rulers submitted to their authority, seeing resistance as futile. Yet far to the south, in the ancient city of Thebes, a different story was unfolding. Thebes, with its deep religious traditions and proud history as a royal capital, refused to bend the knee. Its rulers, Egyptian by blood and fiercely protective of their autonomy, held firm in their allegiance to the old gods, the old language, and the old order. This Theban kingdom, sometimes labelled the 16th dynasty, was small in territory compared to the Hyksos realm, but it possessed strategic advantages. The rugged cliffs and narrow floodplains of Upper Egypt made large-scale chariot warfare less effective, forcing the Hyksos to think twice before launching direct assaults. Thebes also controlled key points on the Nile, limiting the Hyksos' ability to send armies or trade goods upriver without challenge. In this environment, the Theban rulers could consolidate their power, build alliances with southern nomes, and prepare for the long struggle ahead. Conflict between Thebes and the Hyksos was not an immediate, full-scale war. For years it took the form of tense standoffs, occasional raids, and probing attacks along the frontier. The border city of Kusai became a flashpoint, a contested zone where both sides tested each other's will. Meanwhile, Theban temples, particularly those dedicated to Amun, served as centers of morale and resistance. Priests framed the Hyksos as foreign usurpers who threatened Ma'at, the divine balance of Egypt, and urged loyalty to the native kings. The Theban court was not isolated from the changes sweeping Egypt. In fact, they began to study Hyksos technology, learning to adapt chariot tactics and master new weapons. This period of simmering hostility gradually transformed Thebes into a military power capable of challenging their northern rivals. Leaders like Sekenenre emerged as symbols of defiance, willing to risk open conflict to reclaim the unity of the two lands. The seeds of Egypt's liberation were being sown, even if the harvest lay decades away. Against the might of the Hyksos, Thebes did not simply survive, it became the rallying point for Egyptian identity itself. In resisting foreign domination, the southern kings preserved the political and cultural core of Egypt, ensuring that one day the land of the pharaohs would be whole again. The struggle was far from over, but in Thebes, the will to fight never wavered.